All right, now the frigate is getting in range. He's coming in from behind to help out with these harpoon missiles. Bam! Flux is just absolutely hammered now. Now we're going through his shields. His hull is just getting crippled at this point.
Well, there goes nothing.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our very first Starsector playthrough, completely blind going in. We're still pretty blind. No other goals than just to learn the game enough to make some goals for ourselves, right? To challenge ourselves, which now apparently includes taking over the whole universe. I'll note that it was suggested in the comments, so of course, highly supported in the comments, I should say, that we take over the entire universe. So thank you guys so much for the continued support on the series. I really appreciate it. You guys have been so amazing. Really, it's been awesome. It's been fun, and 99.9% of you have been incredibly supportive and really encouraging me to continue to just explore. So I appreciate that. I love all the tips. Try to keep them as suggestions, ladies and gentlemen. This is my playthrough, and I still love you, even if I don't exactly play exactly the way you want me to. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate your support. I really do. So if you're new to the channel and you're a fan of awesome sauce, feel free to subscribe for your daily dose of it, because we love awesome sauce. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. I just watched some Jim Gaffigan. I like to watch comedy early in the morning when I'm getting going, because it really it lightens the mood. It makes me feel great. Although I'm going to need it probably, because we lost our... Well, we didn't lose our whole fleet last time, right, guys? But we did lose, I think, 115K, essentially. We bought about 115K of assets and then pretty much lost it all. So I was a little sad, if you couldn't tell at the end of the last episode. So what do we want to do today? I think we definitely want to... we want to go to Tiger City, I think is what it's called. Or is it Tigra? It's Tigra or Tigra City. Because... actually, it was suggested that... Oh, maybe that's not how we do it. I think I go to I and look down at... oh, no. This is not how we do it, is it? It is under maybe... Oh, how did I look at that? Now I don't know, guys. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Here we go. Colonies. Okay, so it looks like we have stuff here. We've got a net income of 24K, I guess. I thought that we had some stuff that we were keeping in the bank. Storage. Yeah, this is what I think people were talking about. I could look here. Boy, I thought we actually had... Oh, you know what it is, guys? I think I actually sold all that stuff in one of the previous episodes. Yeah, I sold all that stuff. Oh, the crew payroll is tiny. Look at that. Oh, gosh. They only get paid 10 credits a month? Dude, that's terrible. Considering our stipend, our personal salary is like... Well, I don't even know what it started at, but it's a hell of a lot more than 10. So I feel like we're unjustly paying our employees here. I'm surprised we don't have a mutiny. By the way, devs, if that doesn't already exist in this game, considering we're only paying our our sailors 10 credits a month, there should be a mutiny system. Yes, there should be. Okay, let's get down here. Let's get down to Tiger City. All right, we've arrived at Tiger City. Let's go ahead and take a look here at our inventories. Actually, I think it's not going to be in here, is it? No, it's gonna. We're gonna have to go to fleet. English is hard, and then go to storage, I believe. Right? Wait, did that even? Oh, it's under take. That's it. Okay, now this guy needs to be repaired. Now it's probably not financially worth it to do this, right? Because it's probably not cheaper to refit this thing. So if we look at the black market, we can probably get a combat. Oh, look at that, the mule. I want a mule. 52K. Woo! Wow. I really want a mule. 52K though. 52K. I don't know. We might have to trade in our combat freighter for a mule. This is an ADD moment. Okay, guys, forgive me. Forgive me. Let's see. What does it have for cargo space? Not that I know what our other one has, but I kind of want 250 cargo capacity. So what does this dude have? the HSS 10,000 light years. That's about as far as it makes before it gets blown up. Let's see. Oh, only 75. Holy hell. All right. What does this guy got? 50. So this guy, the 10,000 light years is not really an effective cargo carrying machine once you have a, something over a frigate, probably. I bet once we get a cruiser. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to go to storage. We want to take our destroyer that we found last time out of here, and we want to repair this thing. Now, some of you may be screaming at the screen because maybe you're saying, God, it's going to cost so much money, Vamerix. But that's okay, guys. That's okay. I want to do this one time just to see. I know it's probably not worth it financially, but what I want to do is I want to see, because I don't know. I haven't looked this up yet. What I want to understand from a brand new player's perspective, someone who hasn't read the manual or looked at the wiki, because a lot of times I'll look at the wiki, right? Before I make a decision, I want to be as informed as possible, because that's what I do at work. That's what I'm used to doing for a job for my entire life is like, and as a kid, I didn't really worry about that, right? I didn't wait for the next episode of Nintendo Power Magazine to come out. I should call it issue. They weren't episodes, they were issues. I didn't wait for the next issue of Nintendo Power to come out before deciding on it to make a decision, right? Like I didn't look up how to optimally do something. That seems really, really easy and boring in a way. However, I probably won't play every game I ever play as blind, but I think it's fun to do it. And that's why we're doing this, guys. So what I want to know, does paying 40K remove one of these D mods or all of them? Because if it removes all of them, then it's close to the price of a new destroyer. It's not crazy far off. So it's fun to be able to salvage one and get it. So I'm going to try it. And there's also some stuff we can get that I think makes it so that we have less D-mods on stuff that we salvage. So that would be cool. Potentially, maybe we could make a little bit of money by doing that. So let's do that. Let's put it back in the fleet. And I think then what we do is we go to refit by hitting R. We select the ship that we want to refit. And we go down to here to hit restore. Now it's going to... Oh, God, I thought it was saying it's 110K. It's only 41K. That's fine. Yeah, that's a big chunk of what we have. I don't really care at all, guys. At all. So let's go ahead and restore this thing. Oh, look at this, guys. It actually says restoring the ship. And you guys probably already know this. I'm just learning. Restoring the ship will remove all D-mods. Okay, so it's not really an experiment that I'm going to learn anything from because the tooltip, thanks to the devs, is helpful enough to tell me exactly what it's going to do. So that's cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I want a destroyer. We don't have any. And what's really cool... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that didn't work at all. There's a hybrid turret. I thought so. My impression was that one of the reasons the Shrike, the pirate version of the Shrike, was so good is because this is a high-tech ship. However, the fact that it's a pirate variant, right? The Shrike P, that P is the pirate variant. What I thought was that it was going to have a lot of ballistic weapons on it, and it does not. It still has a bunch of energy. In fact, I think it looks like it only has one hybrid turret, which we can probably make ballistic, and then it has a missile hardpoint. So it has a little bit of additional sort of get through the shields oomph, but the rest of these are all... Wait, are these hybrid? Are these hybrid turrets? No, I don't think so, because it doesn't look like we can put anything on them that I want to. That's okay, though. So I kind of am a little disappointed in a way because this is much different than what I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be really, really... now, maybe it is actually still really good. I don't know, guys, because I kind of suck at this game. But like in Kenshi, I know what's optimal, right? Like I've done all the math and I've gone through and looked at all the game files. But here I don't. So let's go ahead and auto-fit this bad boy. What is this? Attack. I mean, these both say attack variant, and I don't really understand, like... More flux vents. No, that actually has more flux vents. This has a heavy blaster, a Sabo SRM pod, ion cannon, 2-point defense lasers, and an IR pulse laser. 2 IR pulse lasers. 2-point defense, 2 IR pulse lasers, the Sabo SRM pod, a light needler, and a heavy blaster. So basically it has a light needler. What's cool is that it... Oh, that's the current variant I have. Why don't we just try this one? Oh, upgrade weapons. Oh, that's cool. That's actually cool. Okay, let's go ahead and confirm that and see what we end up with. We've got a harpoon MRM. We've got a small hybrid turret. Wait, why is this empty still? I don't want this to be empty. What can we do? I mean, I don't think we want that empty. So if we grab this guy, we'll be over tonnage or over OP, whatever. We'll be more OP than we should be, guys. Let's see. That's 1 OP. This is 12 OP. 5, 4. PD. Oh, that's empty as well. So it seems like maybe... Why is that empty? What if we auto-fit it with the other one? How many weapons is that total? That's 5, 6, 7. And this is also 7. That's also 7. So I don't think this actually adds any more weapons to it per se. Oh, I think that's the one we picked anyway, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one we picked anyway. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, 3, 4, and 5. No, we only have 4, so it just didn't fill them. I wonder if we just don't have the weapons available for sale here that it wants to buy. And that's why I put this gigantic thing on here. And that's an unstable injector. Increases ship top speed. That seems okay. It reduces weapons range, though. I don't think we care about increasing the fighter replacement time. How fast is it going? 120? I don't know. It's quite slow, though, compared to the other ones. But now do we have... Yeah, we have enough to put that in there. So it pretty much looks like... Let's try and see if it'll auto-fit this one. No, it's just... They're just empty still. Flux coil adjunct. What does this do? So it definitely filled these out differently. I mean, it looks like we do want sort of flux capacity, but I don't really know what weapons to kind of replace here. This one seems really heavy. Like it's taken a lot of OP. Yeah, these are quite expensive. But it doesn't look like we can actually fit anything lighter on it. Like we basically need, if we wanted to mirror this setup, because we've already got the light machine gun on there, if we wanted to mirror this setup with an IR pulse laser and a PD laser, we would essentially need what, 9 points? So we could get 8 and go with maybe 2-point defense lasers on the side. But which one of these would be better to get rid of? Because this is what, flux capacity? That seems pretty good. That also seems pretty good. Yeah, both of those mods seem pretty good. And I think maybe what I'll do is rely on venting a little bit more. Boy, it's hard to know, guys. I really am just not... Like, it seems like this ship is really under... OP, right? Like it needs more OP, or it needs the ability to fit a smaller weapon up here if it wants to. Can I turn that off? Yeah. Turn legal back on. And those don't matter because we can't even use that because it's not a hybrid turret. Okay, so I guess we'll just I don't really know which one of these is better to remove, guys. I have no idea. So I'm going to remove the distributor. And then, let's see, actually, Is there nothing here that matches? So that's probably why there's nothing here that's really matching those hard points, and we don't have one. So I'll need to fly around and find something for that. And then we'll fill in the mods after we're done doing that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it as is. Now let's see, did that go into our inventory? No. Okay, good. And we don't have anything in storage. And then open market. There are weapons here, but they're all like ballistic and missile, it looks like. Yeah, so they just don't have energy weapons here. And I don't really know where to buy what. Same thing. That's a heavy burst laser. So that would save us 1. And that would allow us to get 2 of those. That would allow us to get the loadout that we wanted to on the sides with the IR lasers. I don't know if we really need to. Let me compare this. Is there an easy way I can compare this? It's got a range of 600 and it's got DPS of 244 and a sustained DPS is 73. 244 and 73. Okay, and then what do we have on our ship? Got a refit maybe? Let's see. What's this guy? 600, 500 DPS. Doesn't say anything about sustained. Got a lot, and it uses a lot more flux per second, but the range is about the same. That's a lot more DPS though. I don't know if maybe it's completely sustained. I don't actually know, guys. It does look like it uses more flux per damage. So, and then this guy uses, or it has a damage per second of 152. So essentially we'd be losing some DPS here, and we'd be adding some here. But it only has a range of 500. And then what are these point defense lasers? Yeah, only 400. So, and these are of course not going to be available on the front arc, whereas this one, if we're pointing straight at the target, will be, but it'll only be available once we get it within 500. But this, this seems pretty good. I do like the idea of maybe removing this and putting in the other laser, because that will allow us to fit the whole mod, and then put in some. But maybe we can fit something else over here. I don't know. I'll have to roam around and find a station that actually has some energy weapons for sale and fit this guy out. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time doing that. Okay, well, we found a fleet here. I did use... I don't know whether we'll be able to take this fleet or not. It does say 2 stars, so I'm kind of thinking hopefully we should be able to. Looks like they've got a lot of D-mods on their ships. I did have to use... He interdicted us... and what I essentially did was, per your guys' recommendation, I used emergency burn right at kind of the last minute. Maybe that wasn't a great idea, because now I've got sort of like a little bit of negative. So we'll have to see. We'll see what happens here. It looks like they've actually taken some damage from a previous fight, maybe. So I'm kind of curious if they'll like negotiate with us. No, they don't care. Let's go ahead and engage these dudes. Oh, you know what I didn't even think about? We do have a ship in here that this is not really a combat ship. So we really only have these 2 ships. I mean, I think this is a combat freighter, right? Like we got to get the SS Sabouts in there. We'll let the civilian transport hang out, and we'll go ahead and deploy these guys and see what happens. Now we're gonna kind of want to try to focus fire if we can. I'm not gonna tell these guys to ignore. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, come on. There we go. What is this dude? That is a strike destroyer, an enforcer class strike destroyer. It's got 3,500 hull. How does that compare to our destroyer? It's got more than our destroyer has hull. Yes. What about this guy? Oh, that's a 10,000 light years as well. He brought in his mud skipper, close support frigate. Okay. I mean, I sort of feel like we should just let these guys do their thing and kind of see what happens. I'm very curious. I kind of want to follow this dude. And I don't really want to... Let's see. Sort of seems like we should probably maybe try to focus on this guy if we can. I don't really know if that's actually going to... What is this frigate? The Harbinger. Revan's ship. Not Quasar's. He doesn't seem like he's, you know, going to engage with these dudes. I'm not really sure why. Oh, because it's my ship. Because I haven't turned autopilot on. There we go. This guy would probably die pretty quick. It might be a good decision to let him do that. Looks like he's going to engage him anyway. Yeah, he's down. Very nicely done. All right, now this destroyer looks like his flux is getting hammered pretty hard. Let's go ahead and focus him. Yeah, his flux is getting hammered pretty hard. Not going up quite as fast anymore. I'm not really sure why. And now our destroyer's flux is going up really quickly. Why did we lose focus there? I don't like that. All right, now the frigate is getting in range. He's coming in from behind to help out with these harpoon missiles. Bam! Flux is just absolutely hammered now. Now we're going through his shields. His hull is just getting crippled at this point. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. Punch through that armor. There you go. His front armor is just toasted. It looks like they've kind of settled down, though, on attacking him. See if that frigate can do a number on this guy. Ooh, I don't know, man. Oh, what are those? I don't know what those are, but they don't look fun. Need some... Oh. Oh, point defense lasers do your job. There we go. Oh, that guy's hull is just absolutely toasted. I love the battle damage that you can see there. We're doing really good against these guys. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, he's been disabled. Oh, yeah, he's down. And look at that, there's a hole right there. All right, let's get this shuttle knocked out. We have, and now our hull on this guy is getting hit pretty hard, so that's not great. He is still doing a little bit of damage. Not doing that much, I think. Now that we got our frigate coming in from behind, though, we're going to just absolutely smash this guy, and he is down. Nicely done, fleet. Nicely done. The SS Harbinger for the rescue. Look at that, guys. Look at that. What a difference between this and what we're used to, right? So, let's see. Consider ship recovery. What do we got here? We got another destroyer. We got another destroyer. That is an Enforcer pirate class. Now, it's got 4 D mods, so that kind of sucks. But we can always see what we can sell it for, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see what we can sell it for. Let's go ahead and recover that guy. We can also see if we have enough money to actually like rebuild it. And it may be a crappy ship. Maybe it is. I don't really know. Pirate reduced faction. That's fine. Why didn't we should get faction with hegemony, I would think, because we're so helpful. Cool. And we have plenty of cargo space now, it looks like. 325. That's nice. Let's go ahead and grab all of this goodness. An Atropos class torpedo, huh? All right, let's grab that. And then that looks like a double. Yeah, it's torpedo rack. Ooh, that must have been what they were shooting at us. Cool. Well, guys, that's kind of our first... I mean, we've had successes before, but, you know, not really like fleet engagements. I think we've just been in the tutorial for that kind of stuff. We got some people down here. Now, what I was actually trying to do beforehand, I don't really know what these fleets are, if they're pirates or what. Hegemony mercantile convoy. That's cool. Got some merchants over there. Now, what is all this stuff over here? An unidentified fleet engaged in battle. There's a derelict ship. Oh, there's another derelict ship, an enforcer-class destroyer. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Let's get over there. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. Didn't look like we could actually salvage it. Well, we are able to salvage it. We weren't able to recover the wreck and take it as our own. And they're still engaged in battle over there. There's a Buffalo-class destroyer. Dude. Yeah, I like these battles. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to recover another ship, but hey, whatever. We'll take it. All right, now it looks like we got some pirate raiders over here, but they're a 1-star, so... And they're already engaged in battle, it looks like. So can we just get in there and fight these dudes? Oh, there's a bounty hunter fighting them. So essentially, I don't think the bounty hunter should attack us, right? I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's go ahead and join the battle. And your forces with allies. I do not... There'll be a couple of these that I don't want to deploy. Okay. Wait, can I choose which ones of these to deploy to? That's a little weird. They should just stay deployed. Oh, actually, I think they are, aren't they? Yeah, they are. So he's got a Wolf-class strike frigate. He's got a Kite-class standard shuttle and an Enforcer-class elite destroyer. We are going to leave the strike destroyer out of the fight. We are going to take all of these guys that we took last time. And we'll go ahead and deploy. All right, now where are we? Oh, we're joining way down there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and... I don't even think we need to give any commands at all. Other than I think I will set autopilot on this dude. Look at that strike frigate, he's so fast. So what is that? There's like a little X that's forming around this guy. I don't really know what that is. Not really sure what that's all about. Does that mean we have him selected as a target or something? Not really sure. Okay, either way, let's get in there. Frigate's zooming on in. Is he? Looks like he is. Yeah, we got a little ways to go because they're quite a ways away and they're engaging the other fleet. Which I think, honestly, the other fleet would be able to handle them no problem. I just kind of... Yeah, he's down already. Look at that. I just kind of wanted to get in there and help these guys. Maybe we'll get some faction for helping them. I have no idea. Really don't know. Now, do I need to... I love that I'm sort of figuring out that you can hold down the right mouse button. I don't have to think about it as much anymore. Just kind of the controls are... Like, my brain is hardwiring some of the things that I need to do. In order to play the game rather than just defaulting to Kenshi mode in my brain. Okay, so I'm going to hit E to tell them to... Actually, I'm going to hit C to tell them to be hazardously engaging this guy. Or I think it's called eliminate. Yeah, it's eliminate. Wouldn't it be nice if E was eliminate? Although I guess E would be engaged too. Never mind. I'm silly, guys. Don't mind me. All right, let's see if this frigate can get in there before they do. I just want to get some hits in, see if we get some rep or something, you know? Oh, they've got a frigate in there anyway. Okay, he's got to get tapped out on flux, though, so hopefully we can get in there and join these dudes. That combat freighter, man. Oh, when that thing gets blown up, I can't wait because that means that... So, Sabouts is one of my... he's a YouTuber I really like. He plays, you know, Kenshi. And he kind of recommended this game. Looks like their shuttle retreated, so that's the fight, guys. Anyway, so I'm just kind of like, some of his viewers that watch my stuff as well actually requested that I include him. I sort of mentioned it too because I kind of wanted to in honor of him. So And I think maybe Rodamont might start playing Starsector too. If he does, I will certainly be posting that in Discord and letting people know, because I definitely want to support both of those guys, Rodamont and Sabouts, because they are both fantastic at supporting me, and I want to do whatever I can to give back to them. Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like he's kind of running away. I don't really want to join the pursuit. Chasing down a shuttle doesn't really seem worth it. But does that mean that we don't get to salvage? I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's just going to run away. It's fine. Okay. Maybe we can do a little bit more salvage here. I forget which button that was. Was that? No, that was 6. Yeah, it was 6 to scavenge. All right. Low risk. Oh, we found a mud skipper. Sweet. Let's see if we can recover this guy. Not that we need a mud skipper, because we absolutely don't need a mud skipper, but we can sell it surely, right? Probably won't sell for very much, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and recover that bad boy. Let's go ahead and begin salvage operations. Might as well grab everything, because we got a lot more hold capacity now, right, guys? This is awesome. Super stoked that we have all this hold capacity. It's great. It is absolutely great. Oops, I don't want free look. I just want to go over here and start salvaging. Significant risk, that's fine. Lost the machinery. Didn't gain any back, but that's okay. We're still in the plus, right? We're still in the positive, because we started with 40 on this little adventure. Because I did sell some earlier, and I think that's about all we're going to be able to do for this guy. All right, now I think Sphinx. Oh, that's cool. The little debris filled with all the X's. That's nice. I just like that you can see that, because sometimes I don't realize there's stuff like that that's letting me know what's where. So it's nice to see that kind of stuff. Okay, let's get over here to this planet. Sphinx. Let's sell some stuff to these duderoos. Okay. We can repair our ships. Cost us 15 supplies. Let's take a look here and see what 15 supplies actually cost us. What would 15 supplies cost? So that's about 2,000 to repair our whole fleet, which I think was primarily just the mud skipper and the destroyer. And then let's go ahead and go to F, and I don't know how much it's going to cost to repair this destroyer. And we definitely want to sell the mud skipper. I don't want the mud skipper. Wait, what is this? Is this something other than what I thought it was? Oh, it's a close support frigate. It doesn't have any shields, though. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. It's got ordnance points, but I don't want something that doesn't have any shields at all. You guys will have to let me know, but I really don't think that this is a ship that we want to worry about hanging on to. And look at that. It only has 1 ballistic hardpoint. That's it. So, yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think on that. I kind of feel like we would rather just sell stuff and then get money to buy frigates that are similar to this guy, right? What class is this again? It's a wolf. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sell this. Boy, look at that. That doesn't sell for hardly anything. And then we can only sell the frigate for 3,600. It does look like it actually... we still had a net positive. Like, we still had a profit. It just isn't very much. It's hardly anything at all. Like, I think we only made probably about 2,000 credits here. Yeah, we only made about 2,200. So really just not... Other than what we looted, right? So selling these ships themselves is really not very good profit. I'm curious, actually, before I sell that. I want to see what it costs to repair it. Definitely don't want this, though, because this guy has shields for sure, and he's got 4 small missile and 5 medium ballistic. Yeah. So that could certainly, I think, be... And he's got an Omni shield, which I think means it can point any direction. Is that correct? You guys will have to chime in on that in the comments to let me know. I'm trying to remember. I think the Omni shield was one that pointed in every direction. Ship suffered extensive damage, which is not... which cannot be repaired without a costly restoration at a dockyard. However, with so much broken beyond repair, deployment recovery costs are substantially lower. Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. It's got a faulty power grid, a compromised hull. Look at that compromised hull. I think is getting it a minus 1500 on the hull integrity. Woohoo! Increased maintenance. Glitched sensor array. Faulty power. I think faulty power grid in the... Let's see. Faulty power grid. What does that do? I am not really sure. I was trying to look on the stats and see where there was something that kind of... Where it lost. It might actually be this doing kind of the opposite of what the flux distributor is doing. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, let's see what it costs to refit this guy. Let's go to R. Go down to this dude. And restore? Holy crap. 95,000, so... Yeah. I think we'll probably wait to restore something that has less than 4 D-mods, right? I mean, this thing has a ton of D-mods, so... Oh, we can just take a look here. Faulty power grid. Flux capacity reduced by 20%. Flux dissipation rate reduced by 20%. Sensor profile increased by 50%. So that's a pretty heavy price to pay. And that's just the hull integrity. Glitch sensor array. Sensor strength reduced, yep, and weapon ranging. Oh, and weapon range. Blech. No bueno, boys and girls, no bueno. All right, so increased maintenance. That's not too. That's not. I mean, yeah, we don't want that, but that doesn't seem as bad as the others. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll just get rid of that dude because we definitely don't want to pay 95K to restore that thing, I don't think. Well, I mean, we don't have 95K. That's the point, right? We need to sell some of this stuff until we have the ability to essentially, I think, repair or buy a destroyer like this. So I think what we could do is take a look. Let's go ahead and sell this thing. And let's see. Sell. So it sells for 3,600. I'm very curious. Oh, it sells for more on the black market. Of course. Of course it does. Why am I not surprised by that at all? Will the hegemony military buy that? Will they? Do I get rep for that? Yeah, let's sell that. I mean, it doesn't sell for very much, but what are we going to do with it? We can't do anything with it. Now we're over on fuel. So maybe I shouldn't have bought all that fuel. There we go. That's better. Go ahead and sell all this. And we'll go ahead and sell these torps too. We don't need those. We don't need those guys. We can pick up one more crew member. Okay. And then I noticed here at the black market that they do have some of these weapons for sale. Like the PD lasers. And I think we'll probably get in trouble for buying those. But they're so cheap that I guess maybe I don't care. And then there was some kind of pulse laser I saw too. How was that light autocannon? That's 4 ordnance points. There was something here. There was like a type of laser that I saw. This one too, but there was like a large pulse laser, I thought. Huh, I guess not. Okay, so what do we still need on this guy? Go to refit. Let's see. So that's empty. So we could buy 2-point defense lasers. It has a range of 500. But see, the PD lasers only have a range of 400, and I really don't want to... I guess it'd be fine, really. We've got this light machine gun, but we could switch this. We could essentially switch this to something that is better than a light machine gun at taking down shields. We could switch it to an anti-shield weapon like a light autocannon. So let's take a look at the light machine gun. This is still an anti-shield weapon, but its damage per second is 156 and it's a range of 300. This guy has a range of 600, which is more in line with our primary weapon, and I think that's what we want to use. We want to use something like that. Now, it is on the black market, but I kind of feel like we want to use that because that matches the range of our heavy blaster. That will also, I think maybe then what we could do is, because these guys aren't going to be in range anyway until we get a little bit closer. So we're relying primarily on the heavy blaster and the light autocannon to kind of rip apart the shields. And then once we've got the shields down, then we can rip the armor up with the MRMs, with these harpoons. And I think we can switch out this pulse laser potentially. So I think, let's see, if we have... So these large PD lasers... Oh, wow, those have a range of 800. Those are pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm going to play around with fitting out this ship and see what I come up with. I will be buying stuff off the black market, so I'm sure we'll lose rep because we'll get in trouble with the hegemony because we don't have our transponder off. I think I'm okay with that for right now. We'll do some missions for him or something to build up our rep, etc. And we're buying stuff on the market, right? So we should get some rep for buying stuff from him, selling stuff to him. Okay, so at this point, we've kind of ended up with essentially the heavy blaster up here up front and the light autocannon for kind of punching through shields at 600 meters. And then we've got the harpoon missile launcher still on there for dealing with the hull after we punch through the shields. And then in order to get, I sort of was worried about the amount of flux dissipation that we had because we're using 720 on this guy, right? And so... I believe that's what the equivalent is, right? It's 720 per second, and then our flux dissipation is 610 per second. So I didn't think it did us any good to really have like some pulse lasers right here at longer ranges because those are adding more, essentially, right? They're adding another 152 flux per second. So it seemed like we were just going to chew through our flux pretty fast, and I want to be able to sustain that pretty quickly, or sustain that for a long period of time. Now, maybe what we could do is actually... find something that's only 3 here, but I feel like once we put in this mod, it gets pretty hard, right? If we had a mod that didn't worry about the flux dissipation, maybe what we could do is switch this guy for a pulse laser that's only 11, and then it uses quite a bit less, I think, flux per second, and then we could essentially put up 2 so some of these IR pulse lasers that would be only, or 2 of these LRPD lasers, but those are... the damage per second on those is pretty bad. Whereas the damage per second on these, even though it's a little bit shorter range than what we've got right now at the 600, I think we'd be okay. So that's one option. We could do that at some point, switch those out. So let me know if you guys have a suggestion for the loadout on the ship that works really well for you. This is kind of what I ended up with temporarily. And if you have a loadout that you suggest me using that's definitely a better one, let me know in the comments what it is and why I should think about going with that loadout instead. So for now, we're just going to kind of finish up this build. I think we're going to be satisfied with this temporarily. And yeah, I wish we had an assault chain gun. Anyway, let's see. I think we've got that all set up the way we want it for now anyway. Harbinger's ready to go. And I might try piloting the destroyer. We'll see. Oh, I guess I could take a look at the weapon groups, which I didn't yet. So I would obviously want all of these to be just sort of auto-firing together. I think that means auto-fire on, yeah. And then we'd want the missile launcher to be auto-fire off. I think so anyway. Does that mean I just want to fire them manually, I believe? Because the AI will fire them regardless, right? So I think I want everything to be auto-firing. But then I think we can probably just put the laser turrets in the same group. I don't know why it would be in that group. It's a little strange. Yeah, so I think we'll do it like that. Yeah, I like that. I'm very curious, actually, what it would do with auto, but then I'd have to Oh, yeah, okay. So that is per second. That is flux per second. That's what our dissipation is. So we're not flux neutral by any means on our weapons, but we're definitely not too bad. So I think I'm very comfortable with that. And maybe we could even bump the DPS up if we're willing to just burn through some flux and not worry too much about hitting that soft flux or adding some of that soft flux. Okay. Okay, cool. So I think it might be fun to just try this thing out in a simulator, right? Just see what it does. See how it fares against a similar class of enemy ship. See if it can actually, like, do enough damage to the shields to punch through and then finish them off. Why am I not seeing that class of ship? I would assume it would be in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I mean, these are destroyers for sure, but I think those are heavier destroyers. These are definitely bigger. Those are cruisers, yeah. Enforcers, hammerheads, sunders, yeah. Those ones I'm familiar with. Wait, is this it? No, that's an assault frigate. Okay, maybe I just need to look at the hull shape again. Yeah, I think I kind of get it now. Yeah, I'm just not seeing any that have a similar hull shape. That's an assault destroyer. How much OP does he have? Maybe if I hit F1, we can take a look. Oh, 105 ordnance points. Yeah, that's not what we're looking to fight. Nope. Not at all, dude. Holy crap. Alright, well, I didn't see anything in there that looked like the strike class. Maybe I was just missing it, but let's go out and see if we can find some pirates or some salvage or something. Maybe get in a fight with this guy. See if these guys harass us. Yeah, they are. Yep, I figured. Allow the scan. Yeah, of course. So what are we at? 21, and of course now we're not going to be at 21. I really don't... Yeah. Wait, what? What just happened? Okay, I thought that I was actually going to be forced to engage them. I was a little scared for a second there, guys. Where are factions? We're still at 21. So we didn't lose any yet. I guess they're just harassing us? Oh, okay. That's cool. That's fine. What is this? He's got his sensors turned off. Let's see what he is. Oh, it's actually a derelict ship. Sweet. Well, let's go ahead and salvage this dude. Consider ship recovery. Although, again, doesn't sell for very much. So maybe we should just salvage those. Let's see. What is this guy? This looks like this might be another ship. It's just a kite-class shuttle. Begin salvage operations. A little bit of fuel. Some metal. Yeah, it might be better to just salvage them because that was pretty much worth. A light machine gun and an IR pulse laser. Oh yeah, we have that IR pulse laser. I'm going to hang on to that for now. Just in case, because I think maybe we can get that. Oh, free look was not what I wanted. What can we do here? Unidentified sensor contact. Let's take a look at the missions here and see if there's anything that looks promising. This is the bounty that ended. We don't need that. Analyze minor weapons cache. Okay. Where is that? Is that in Corvus? Oh, not Corvus. This system was the one I was thinking, the one that we were just at, actually, but it's not. It's definitely not. Let's see. Independent Concerns and Eventide have posted a reward for running a custom sensor package on a minor weapons cache. The weapons cache is located some distance away from the center of the Alpha Savaron star system. Okay. Plenty of time to complete that. What else do we got here? We got a lot of bounties. Wow. A lot of bounties. Huh. Wow, there's a lot in there. It's crazy. Basically 1,800 per frigate, so for hegemony. Oh, that's in Samara. So we could head to Samara and check that out. I want to try something, though, that's a little... nothing like this. That I have a feeling... Oh, that's a pirate base, yeah. There's system bounties. It looks like that's the same here for the frigates. But it would be nice to sort of, like, be able to work on our hegemony faction. Although, you know what we didn't do? We never did take a commission with hegemony, and I kind of want to do that. Because I kind of want them to, like, send us off to do stuff. What else is here? Nothing here in this system. There was debris over here from a fight. Let's head over to this unidentified sensor contact and see if we can find out what that is. Oh, I guess I could probably burn, huh? Or just... What is this? Oh, it's just... Oh, baby! Please tell me that we can salvage this. Because that's what we wanted, right? A mule. Consider ship recovery. Oh, yeah. Oh God. I feel so good. Let's get him. It's got 3D mods, so let's see how much that costs us to deal with. And we will head over to Sphinx here. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. What I should have done is check and see what it costs to repair before I do... sorry, I should have checked to see what it would sell for before I repaired it, and then check to see after I repair it. Because 29 supplies, that's a hefty chunk to repair. So let's go to the refit yard and see what we can sell that bad boy for. We're certainly going to sell this. We don't care about this. It's a Hellbore frigate. I believe... Here, I'll hit... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit R, or F, not R. And we'll see if... I don't think this frigate actually has shields. Yeah, it does not have shields, so we're going to sell that for sure. And this is 3,600 to sell. What D-mods? Compromised hull, unreliable subsystems, degraded engines. And what does it take to repair this guy? I bet it's like 90. Wow, look at all the weapons on that combat freighter, guys. Holy crap. All right, let's see what it takes to restore this guy. 70,000. Well, let's take a look at the market here and see what they sell for, if there's any for sale. Nothing for sale here. What about on the black market? Oh my God, a Sunder for 50. Yeah, it's 44K to buy one off the black market. I think we'll do that instead. Yeah, that seems better. Let's go ahead and sell that hunk of junk. Gemini military. I don't know if it matters who we sell it to. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell this guy. And we'll sell this guy. These guys might need to go too, because they're not really providing us any benefit. This is providing us crew. So I guess that's nice. But what does this guy give us for crew? His max crew is 40 and skeleton crew is 20. And then this guy is max crew of 30, skeleton crew of 15. So they can basically have a skeleton crew of half of what their max crew is, it looks like. Except for potentially this guy, which I think his skeleton crew is quite small. It's 5 usually, but 10 now because we have a mod there. And then 100 max crew. So that's what those are designed for, right? But it looks like combat ships potentially have a crew of around combat freighters, not so much. So it might be because it's a freighter, it can have more crew. Okay, cool. So we've kind of gotten rid of that stuff. I'm very curious. We have so far bought Yeah, we have bought things that are legit, right? And we've bought a couple things on the black market, but not a lot. But I think maybe what we should do is try to buy a big ship on the black, because this thing is huge compared. Look at the OP on that thing compared to what our ships have. So I think what we need to do is we need to like go out to an asteroid field, and that's what I wanted to do before we got busy salvaging. I want to go out to an asteroid field, turn on our turn off our transponder, go dark, and then come back and try to buy this thing and see if we can get that system to work. I've never done it before, so if I'm understanding that correctly, let me know in the comments. If I'm understanding it incorrectly, also please let me know, because what we need to do is go out. I think what we need to do is go to either out of the system, or we need to go to like an asteroid field or a debris field or something, and basically turn our transponder off and then come back to the planet. And I'll try to avoid fleets on the way and see if we can do that. And then we need to go back to the asteroid field and then turn on the transponder, so that people, because if you just turn on your transponder afterwards, I think people know who you are, so it didn't actually have any effect. So if I understand correctly, what we need to do is basically get to an asteroid field somewhere that our signature is masked, turn off our sensor package, or our active sensors, whatever. We need to go dark, and then we need to sneakily get to the planet, buy this Thunder Destroyer on the black market, and then head back to the asteroid field to turn our transponder on. Then we can be in civilized space again. So if I'm thinking that correctly, just give me a thumbs up, and if not, let me know what I need to do differently in order to try that system out, because that's what we're gonna do in the next episode, guys. So stay tuned, and thank you all so much for watching today. I had a ton of fun with you guys today. It was crazy to kind of get that destroyer and test it out, play around with the loadout a little bit. I'm getting a little bit more familiar with that. It's definitely going to take time, and some of the hotkeys are starting to work in my mind instead of Kenshi, so that's great. And hey guys, if you had as much fun as I did roaming around the galaxy, well, pretty much just this solar system today, let me know by crushing that like button. And your support just means the world to me. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you guys again for another episode next time. Love ya!